call you out. I think, I'm in my 40s, but all of a sudden your career is a lot longer than you realize, right? You've got all these different steps and all these different places and all these different people that you've connected with. And on the other side of that, you were touching base with people. I'm a little soapboxy here. I apologize, everyone. But, it's just the connection that coffee is, and a lot of industries are, but I think coffee in particular, because there is this emphasis in certain aspects of specialty on both. It's the coffee and it's the people and it's what we do with it. And so it's interesting to hear you mention that, and then in my head start making connections with other people I've spoken to on the show. Roastar, I mentioned at the top, they are a big supporter and collaborator on this show. And one of the things they've asked for me is to ask our guests, for advice for other people in the industry, kind of like I'm just saying right now. So that it leads into, I'm wondering if you have, as the leader, I know you can't give away too many secrets, but the leader of the World AeroPress Champion, the director, I should say, any advice for competitors on how to step into this next 2025 season?
Absolutely. Yeah. My advice for competitors every year is to go in it to have fun. You win a lot if you win, right? There's prestige, there's a trophy. George, who won in 2024, we're taken to Colombia in May to visit coffee producers, and he's a home barista, so he doesn't even work in coffee. This is not something that was really on his agenda for his life, was to be the world's best coffee brewer in this particular division and then go all expenses paid to Colombia. There is a lot that you win, and you should definitely be wanting to win to get involved. But it's not a winner takes all value proposition for competitors. The other, 63 competitors that came to the World Final in Lisbon, most of them had an amazing time, made 60 new friends, learned a lot about Lisbon coffee culture, about the coffee culture of the person who was next to them in the competitor prep area, really got connected to a global community that they are an indelible part of. And if you go in there with that mindset of being part of that experience and connecting to the people at the regional level, at the national level, and then hopefully at the world level, you're going to, whether you place first, second, third, or 50th, you're actually going to walk away from that year with a wealth of experience, a wealth of connections that you really won't have the chance to cultivate in any other way. So absolutely, it is good to work on your recipe, to brew really tasty coffee, to get everything that you can out of the coffee that's part of the competition. You should absolutely be doing that. But make sure you're doing the other 50% as well, which is coming along to the welcome event, getting to know the people who you're competing against. They're really only adversaries in the cup of coffee. They're your allies in almost every other facet of your life. So getting to know them, there is so much value for you to extract outside of just winning the competition itself.